Hey everybody, Sherry Capola, and guess what day it is? Day 95. Day 95 of 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself. And y'all, I'm going to say it, it's gold, okay? So, in case you're new to this journey, for the last 95 or so days, I've been taking you guys through a journey with me on while I'm reading this book. It's called 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself by Stephen Chandler. Totally recommend it. You don't have to read it because guess what? I'm reading it to you. So this is day 95 of 100. And this one is awesome. And this one is so in lockstep with my life right now because I'm at a point where, as a life coach, I'm teaching women how to get a vision for their lives. And the very nature of having a vision for your life is inherently motivating. And if your life is going in any direction where you feel like it's just spinning out of control or you're just not who you thought you should be or would be, then having a vision is where the money is. That's where the answer is. And even day one of this was called, bear with me, this is unplanned. I'm going off script, okay? Day one of this was called Get on Your Deathbed. And the intent behind day one and Get on Your Deathbed was go to the end of your life. Where do you want to be? How are you going to get there? Get a vision for it. And so day 95 now takes you through the process of getting a vision and why you need to have a vision. Okay, so I'm not reading the whole thing, but I've highlighted some key points that I just want to share with y'all. So just bear with me as we go through this. So hold your vision accountable is what it's titled. It's not, excuse me, it's not what a vision is, says Robert Fritz. It's what it does. It's not that I have this vision board. It's the fact that it emotes feelings and sensations and all of my senses when I look at it, when I start to think about stepping into it and creating that for my life. What does your vision do? Does it give you energy? Does it make you smile? Does it make you get up in the morning? Especially when you're tired. Does it help you to go that extra mile? A vision should be judged by all of these criteria. The criteria of power and effectiveness. But what does it actually do? He goes on to talk about how life gets good when you get clear on what it is that you want to create. Think about it. Are you clear right now on the life that you want to create, or are you just reacting? Because you're either creating or you're just reacting. And if you want to create, then you need to stop reacting. Most people spend most of their waking hours trying to make their problems go away. This lifelong crusade to solve one's problems is a negative and reactive existence. It sells us short and leaves us at the end of our life or at the end of the day with, at best, the double negative feeling of fewer problems. Think about that. Fewer problems. Do you want to look at life as having fewer problems, double negative? Or do you want to look at life as I'm going in this positive direction and I'm creating? And inherent to the creation is the elimination of problems. There is a profound difference between problem solving and creating. Problem solving is taking action to have something go away, whatever that problem is. Creating is taking action to have something come into being. That in and of itself is the creating. Most of us have been raised in a tradition of problem solving and having little real exposure to the creative process. I mean, think about it. We were not raised that way. We were just not raised with this whole concept of having a vision. We're really just problem solvers instead of life creators. Step one in the creative process is having a vision for what you want to create. I mean, think about it. Is your life going in the direction that you want? Do you have an objective? Are you creating a life? For me, I was creating a bad life. You know, it was incredibly materialistic, void of God, you know, without real connection or desire for connection to my children. I'm being completely honest with you. And then I woke up and realized I wasn't creating anything. I was reacting to everything. And I stepped into creation, found out what my life's calling was, and now I'm creating that. The trajectory of my life is to go and become a life coach and to lead moms. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing this with you as a means of an example. in case you're feeling like you're reacting and not creating. Without this vision, there is no way to create. Without this vision, you are only problem eliminating, which is a double negative. It's impossible to feel positive about a life based on a double negative. That's so true. So the way to alter your feeling is to notice when you're drifting into the mode of, what do I want to just get rid of? And mentally replace that kind of thinking with, what do I want to bring into being? What is it I want to start stepping into that I'm not, that I thought I would by this age and by this date or time? He goes on to say that notice the thinking of people as they approach a challenge in their life, even a challenge as small as an upcoming meeting with other people. Here's what I hope doesn't happen is what they think before they go to that meeting. They start spelling out all the things, spelling out all the things they don't want to have happen as they go there. And so what they're essentially doing is laying out the foundation for all of the bad things instead of focusing on the good things. Notice that nowhere was the question, what would I like to bring into being as a result of this meeting, this metaphorical meeting? Whether the situation is as small as a meeting or as large as your whole life, the most useful question you can ask yourself is, what do I want to do with myself? What do I want to manifest or bring into existence? It's a beautiful question because it makes no reference to any problems or obstacles. You're not problem focused, you're vision focused. It implies pure creativity. It puts you back on the positive side of life. Self-motivation, therefore, is just really one thought. I mean, think about this. Motivation teachers repeat time and time again in many different ways, but it's just one thought that they're constantly repeating. Are you on or are you off? Are you positive or are you negative? Are you creating or are you reacting? And there's nothing more motivational to flip your binary switch, your inherent switch within you, to the on than having a clear vision of what it is that you really want in your life. What do you want to bring into being? It doesn't matter what that vision is or how often it changes. It should change all the time. It only matters what that vision does. If your vision isn't getting you up in the morning, then make another one. Keep at it until you develop a vision that is so stinking colorful and clear that it puts you in action just to think about it. I mean, if you're ready to step into your vision or to take your life to the next level or to really just start living, then this particular lesson, day 95, should have spoken to you. And, I believe in this so much. And a lot of people, you're going to think I'm crazy. You're allowed to. But the reality is like right now, I have this vision board. And this is just a copy of the monster behemoth vision board that's in my bedroom. This is just a copy that I keep on my refrigerator. And I also keep it on my planner. And this is just a portion of the vision board that I keep on my bathroom mirror. And why do I do that? Because I want to constantly be reminded about where I'm going instead of being in those situations and those times and constantly thinking and replaying the script of where I've gone and where I'm not yet, like what I've not yet accomplished. I always want to be thinking about the direction that my life is going, because at any moment I can be weak and give in to anything that doesn't serve my vision. And if I have a vision, I know that I'm going in the right direction. If I don't have a vision, how do I know when I get there? I don't know. So, I mean, this isn't for everybody. And if you want to know more, make sure that you're following me on ShareBee or you follow me here on Facebook. I do workshops on vision boards, and my vision boards are different, you guys, because I teach you how to use all of your senses to create a vision board, not just to use scissors and glue, because it's all about you manifesting the life that you were meant to live, not just another piece of artwork on your wall. So there you go, day 95. I can't wait to see you guys on day 96. Have a good day. Bye.